Alright, yeah. We are here with week... what week is it? Week 6, I think, of the CPDL. So this one is a 7-week tour. The other one was a 5-week tour, if I'm correct. And so... Well, it was 5 weeks and then the playoff starts. This is 7 weeks and then top 8, or top something. And so... He does have a pretty scary team. Like, I've been trying to think out what I want to do for a decent portion of, like, you know, a couple minutes. Luckily, I think based on his team, the Iron Hand set that I brought is going to be pretty good. So that's good. I think we can probably get away with starting, like, Scizor and Iron Hands with, like, I want to say, like, Urshifu and Muck, right? But I know that might not be perfect. We just need to be able to beat freaking... Because, like, the thing is, like, I'm not bringing good answers into his freaking Yada Mingus phase. You know who that is. It's freaking... It's... He's just gonna click Iron Defense. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. He's just gonna click Iron Defense. This is why I was gonna run Ice Beam. Or, I mean, Ice Punch. Excuse me. So I have a rough idea of what I can do here. I could just U-turn, right? I could click U-turn and Swords Dance. He is gonna miss the Will-O-Wisp. That's really unfortunate for him. We will do a pretty decent amount of damage with U-turn. And we'll bring in Muck. So, I think at this point what I want to do is I want to click minimize, and I want to do this and Swords Dance. I mean, they don't actually have damage into me right now, so, like, I don't actually think... I don't technically need to Terra, and technically the Terra could be bad. I am gonna Terra, though. I think it feels important, like, more so just for not getting burned, but if anything, the problem is obviously gonna end up being that if they have Ogre Pond, what do I actually do about that, right? Like, except for just... Okay. So they're gonna do that, which is pretty bad for me. This is intense. This is intense. This should be Ogre Pond, maybe? Persian, okay. punch. So we give them the good punch. Yes, like I was saying, I do think we have a pretty good shiny hand set here. He's gonna bring out the applesauce, which is a little scary, you gotta be honest. I think a question you have to ask yourself is like, do we need to stop this thing before it can do anything, right? Why is the leech seed still there? That shouldn't be a thing, right? Let's switch into Scizor and let's click Wild Charge. I mean, the thing is, if I click Swords Dance, then they still, like, I should probably be clicking Swords Dance, that's all I'm saying. Like they are gonna unfortunately miss again. And at this point, we click Bullet Punch and Swords Dance. Okay, this is still a little bit rough, honestly. We can lose to this apple. We can lose to this apple. I doubt my controller will actually die, but if we need to, we will stop recording and I will finish unrecorded. But we'll KO the Driftblim. It's pretty unfortunate for them how this is going so far, but we're kind of chilling. They will click Iron Defense again. I think that makes sense. I think here... I honestly want to just double up the Blackie with Bullet Punch and Drain Punch. Because no matter what, we need to take out Thwacky. Thwacky. A little bit of Thwacky for you, my guy. I think he should be trying to figure out how he's going to play game 2, though. And Ogerpon Rock, you know, is a good way to deal with my Iron Hands. We do have Scizor to help. We also have... Yeah, that makes sense. I think they'll live this. Yeah, we got a crit too. Okay, they're getting pretty unlucky here. We go for Bullet Punch again. And I'm gonna see how much Drain Punch does. Mostly because they clicked Leech Seed. They do have Protect. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we're not really doing significant damage. They do go for the body press, they do a significant amount. And just in case my Bullet Punch does not KO them, I am going to keep doing damage here. I think it's important. I think if anything, they should go for the double protect. That would probably be their best play. Okay, so it does KO, meaning that I should have gone for Swords Dance. A little unfortunate, but it's fine. We go for the Drain Punch. We are doing enough that it's kind of hard for them to avoid, so that's good. Okay. That was well played. So yeah, once the grass goes away, there's no way out for them. So we're pretty much chilling here. We just click minimize, we click close combat again. Okay. Have they terrored? So they do hit the body press. But I think in general here, we can pretty easily just click close combat knockoff, you know. Alright, so Appleton, you know, is annoying. But we figured it out. Freaking Appleton, my guy. Apple Schwapple. Unfortunately, the Banded Scizor is not really good here because well, originally I was I've seen it do that before and it's been fine, so I'm gonna assume that it's fine. He does have Rock Ogerpon, like I said. I think a good idea here might be to actually just start these two. We did see that they have Haze, right? So the Haze is the one thing that kind of makes this more difficult. I thought we actually had a pretty solid start. Like, it was unfortunate for him that he missed his burns, right? But, like, there's definitely ways for him to get out of it, right? So it's not like that was just gonna win me the game. I do think that, quote-unquote, this should be a pretty good lead. And then we can probably bring this in the back. And also this. I mean, I don't really feel like Muck was like necessarily winning us the game. And I feel like bringing Landorus could be better sometimes, only sometimes. The main problem with Landorus, I am gonna try Landorus, but the main problem with Landorus is that first off, it has Life Orb. Second off, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, yeah, we'll see. So he does start Thwacky and Driftwind. To me, this feels like something that they would want, quote unquote. Like, they'd be like happy to see this actually. But I am going to click. So let's see. Technically, locking into knockoff will still do more no matter what. So I do think I want to do that. And I also, I don't think I have the Terra right now. I think I'm just gonna click Surging Strikes. We will see that. It will Will-O-Wisp. So let's just see how much my knockoff does. Yeah, whatever. I would have liked that to do a little more, but that's fine. I'm gonna do something risky here. Is it risky to just Terra? To just be like, this is my best play right now? Like, because realistically, like, as long as we get this KO, I'm not really Terraing anything else. We might not get this KO. Dang. Okay, that's kind of bad. All right, we're in a bit of a rough situation here. So he does knock off the Choice Scarf. I ultimately think that's I wouldn't say it's helping us, but it's kind of nice in some way or another. So let's see. That was a really unfortunate turn of events, it feels like, because I think if I had locked into Bullet Punch, we probably would have been able to just get a KO, right? So we will have to click U-turn. I'm not 100% sure what we can do. So yeah, of course they're gonna burn me, because that's the right thing to do. We have to bring out Landorus. And then they will start leech seeding. So this is gonna be pretty difficult. We're gonna have to obviously play it out, right? Like, so yeah, they're gonna just keep burning. So, like, see, not having Flying Terra Blast is kind of working against me here, right? I just know that my damage is gonna be like, I'm not gonna get anything out of it, right? Potentially I'm making the wrong play by not just doubling up Thwacky, but obviously that's one of the good things about their team, because they do have Protect, right? They don't go for the Protect, so yeah, maybe I should have just doubled up the Thwacky. Luckily it does miss the Leech Seed, so I definitely should have doubled it up. We do just actually get the KO though, so hold on. We really needed that. If we could get like a crit here, that'd be pretty tight. I'm gonna bring Urshifu back out. It's not perfect. If they have Grassy Glide, Ogre Pond, that would definitely be good. I think the biggest thing that's working against me is that, like, I can't really stop them from just clicking Strength Sap again, right? Luckily we did get rid of the terrain, so they'll bring out Appleton. I think in this case we are actually pretty free to just click Wild Charge and Surging Strikes, so at least there's that. Yeah, nah, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. It's like... Dang, you know, the fact that they still get that leech seed is really annoying. Like... So, we just like... I mean, we're really gonna have to figure this out, and I don't know if we can. Like, really the only thing I can do right now is just keep targeting them and hope that it goes well. Yeah, so I mean, they're doing exactly what they need to do, right? Like, I do think that was not really the right, targeting decision. But all things considered, I mean, the only thing that gets me out of it is a crit, right? Yeah. So there's actually not much I can do. I'm gonna click Wild Charge. I'm gonna click Surging Strength. I mean, technically, if I like switch in Landorus, and just click Surging Strength. This is a pretty rough predicament. So I think, like, really, it's like, we need a way to just beat Drifblim, right? So we can click Rock Slide. Surging Strikes. We're kind of just hoping for crits here. I do think that Strength Sap is smarter than going for Will-O-Wisp right now. But we'll see what happens. Like, if I can crit them, it would make a big difference. The Rock Slide will do some. It's not gonna knock them out, of course. And they'll be able to just heal it right back. And they just So, like I said, this is a really long game. I'm kind of like trying to give it to them, quote unquote, but it's not like easy because of how their team is functioning. Like, I really don't have a choice except to just keep doing this and hope that we either crit Rock Slide or we Crit Rock Slide. Double miss. Let's make it very clear too that like they literally haven't terrored. So that does, you know, pose a difficulty for me. So the one thing I have going for me now is that I can actually KO their Driftlim for once. It's not going to win us the game, but we can do it, which is nice. So we bring out Sizzler. Click Bullet Punch. Click Aqua Jet. Very small percentage chance of me winning. I'm trying to think because, like, I genuinely wonder if Bullet Punch plus Surging Strikes can get me out of dealing with the Driftlim, right? Like, I'm pretty sure we moved before the Driftlim. Or no, we didn't. I don't remember. So, like, I do genuinely think that... Yeah. I do genuinely think that either Urshifu Scizor or Urshifu Iron Hands is going to be my best lead. We do have Corviknight as well, which can click Bulk Up, and Bulk Up is a good move. So we need to think, right? I actually think that this is probably our best bet setup-wise. So let's consider starting these. Maybe? With I mean, the nice thing about having Iron Hands with the Terra, right, was that we have the significant wild charge damage, which is hard for them to circumvent significantly, right? So that's actually what makes this really difficult. I do like starting something like these two. I liked Scizor a lot, but I'm just afraid that, like, it's not actually doing what we need it to. The one nice thing about Corviknight is that if we click bulk up enough times, because we have mirror armor, they can't actually take that away from me. So, if anything, Corviknight might actually have to be our Terra. Because, like, I think Corviknight's going to be my Terra. The hard part is going to be getting it out on the field without it getting burned, because that's actually the biggest threat at this point. Like, if I had started Corviknight, we'd be in a better position right now, which is interesting to say. The main reason that I didn't start Corviknight is because I forgot about mirror armor. So they are going to start with Driftwind. They are going to click Grass Terra. Okay, so if we do successfully get... I think because they're clicking Grass Terra, they should be Will-O-Wisping the Iron Hands, but we might be wrong. If I do not get Will-O-Wisp here, this could win us the game. Damn it! Ugh! I knew that it was a better idea to go for the other one. Okay, I think we're gonna lose. I really just threw there, unfortunately. Man. We should lose. This is just really unfortunate, like, because I knew they wouldn't Will-O-Wisp the Iron Hand slot because I have the Fire Terror there, and I was like, I don't know. So now we're just in the same situation we were last time, where there's no way to actually KO Driftblim. And we also didn't bring Scizor, which they called me out on. So we should lose. Yeah, because, like, look at how much damage that would have done if I wasn't burned, right? And they... Ooh. So my question now is, can they actually get around the amount of damage that I'm doing? I think it's yes. I'm gonna have to click Roost here. No, I threw. I just threw. I needed to click Brave Bird. I mean, we'll see what they do here. If they just Strength Sap. Yeah, so technically, I guess I made the right play, but, like... This sucks. I threw. So here's the thing. They have to now. They literally have to. Click Haze if they want to deal with this, right? So I click Drain Punch. And I click Brave Bird. If they click Strength Sap, that's the one thing that can get me out of it. Okay. So they do go for the Haze again. No, we're just not doing enough. this would be such a different game if I just didn't waste my... if I didn't do that switch out. That's the thing that sucks, like... So I think me not going for U-turn there might lose me the game. Yeah, so I should have just Will-O-Wisped, or I mean I should have U-turned into Iron Hands and gone for Roost. Actually, the U-turn might have just won me the game. But because they brought in Thwacky, they would also have Fake Out Pressure, which means probably not, right? We're going to start taking a slightly different approach here. This is literally all because I wasted my Fire Terra. Or like, because I got burned. I did not expect that they would just give it to me. The worst part, I think... No, we should be able to get that K with U-turn. If not, very tragic. I don't... Ooh, no, they have knocked off, haven't they? If they've knocked off my Choice Scarf already, we definitely lose. If not, we have a chance. Okay? They are going to withdraw Drip One. We have a chance. Okay, so we got our Swords Dance. You never know. We should be able to end this with roughly the same amount of Pokemon. I can always just Drain Punch the Thwacky slot. And the only thing that would make this like a losing situation is if my Drain Punch doesn't do enough, right? Which I don't think I accounted for. They will protect. Yeah, they have to go for Iron Defense, and then they have to try to get a Drain Punch KO, I think. And I also think they have to go for a double Protect. It's 45 seconds, right? Like, if it's a minute they can get out of it, it should be just 45 seconds. They get the double. Yeah. Well, yeah, we lost on the double Protect. I mean, and the thing that sucks is, like, I called it too. I was like, if he gets a double Protect here, he wins. Yeah, so just really unfortunate. Like, I don't know if I had an earlier chance to get rid of Thwacky, but ultimately, I mean, that's what I would have had to done. So either way, we will try to, get the next win and see if that gets us into the top 8 or whatever. So yeah, GG's to Swede, and have a good day to everyone who watched. I hope you enjoyed.